Hey guys, I hope everyone is well. Got a couple new decks. Gonna pull some cards for you to see what's going on in the collective today. I'm gonna try to make it little short ones because I know my guys that love the shorter, more to the point, and I haven't really put any of those out lately. So here we go. Collective. What does the collective need to know? What? Okay. Well, take that one. We got spying, social network, information, clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. There are two, seriously. Okay. You set boundaries with someone, you told them no, and you drew the line and told them that you'd had enough. Look at this. You saw me shuffle it out. They are spying up here, clinging, but spying. They're yearning for you. You might have walked all the way away and just said, no, thank you. This is just not going to work for me at all. And they're trying to figure out what happened, maybe just trying to figure out what they, what spurred it, but they know damn well. Second chance, silence, hand conflicted, hot and cold behavior. And that was what? Multiple choices and not making one. They want a second chance of real reconciliation, making amends, an opportunity to do that. But they feel that you're releasing them and letting go, and that it's final this time, that you're leaving them behind for good. You're being elusive. Maybe you're not quite posting how you're feeling online. I'm going to get a couple more. What else for the collective? What else? Oh. They're exhausted, you're exhausted, depleted, drained, and a very long journey. It's something that you've been going through for a long time, maybe waiting for this person. Oh, something is turned over here. 3 things are turned over here, and that's all I'm going to take from this deck. I didn't even mean to take that many, but they were turned over. What I was going to say before I flip them, though, is this has been a long journey. This is something that you probably have waited for this person to come to terms with their feelings, to, even if you've known that they've had feelings for you, like they have just not made a decision and think that, they're going to string you along. They get elusive, they're dishonest, there's trickery, there's deception, right? And right now, they may not be coming back in, and though they want to, because they feel rejected, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. And the only reason that you walked away was because you were not going to tolerate with any crap anymore. They're missing you. They're thinking about you. They're so conflicted. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced and distorted. This person could be using drugs and alcohol or work or some way to just kind of keep themselves focused on something other than you. It's not working very well, though. The silence is frozen, no words, stonewall. This person in the past could have been the one to walk away, and at this point, come back together, non-committal, and just, telling lies and this and that. It's just like, enough's enough. Enough's a freaking enough. No more. And it's bull. Let's see what we got here. This is matters of the heart. Let's see what we've got. I'm just going to pull a couple of these because they're similar to this. And, this is where your person is. They do want a second chance, but they're quite conflicted. They might be being very silent, and they're watching your social media. You've drawn boundaries, and enough's enough, and you may be releasing them and letting them go because you just can't deal with the hot and cold anymore. The breadcrumbs. Huh. I can hardly read these. It's the cursive, and I can read cursive, but is it love or a lesson? Romantic times ahead. Natural, authentic feelings. This person is trying to figure out if it's... Okay. That one jumped off the table. they're trying to figure out if this is authentic feelings, or or is this truly love, or is this a lesson? This person has cloudy judgment, illusions, and it's distorted, it's very unbalanced. They're trying to figure out between their head and their heart, and they're not listening to their intuition at all. Their spirit is trying to tell them this is the person for you, this is a good choice, but they want to sit over here and play. They want to play. They don't want to tighten it up and try a path that's different than something that they've ever had before. They just want to play. And you're done. You're all done with that, enough. You're not going to take the breadcrumbs any longer. The little intermittent text messages and the lies. No. Message in a song. Okay? Confusion is nothing new. This person confuses you. They're elusive. I mean, just, you never know what the hell is going on because they don't tell you the truth about anything. And I feel like, too, there is something that they have needed to tell you that they've never told. They're like, they just don't. They keep you guessing all the time, and it's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. You guys may have a very musical connection. Maybe send each other music back and forth. It does say romantic times ahead, and I don't know if this is kind of coming under the second chance, but it's also coming under the dishonesty, deception, and trickery. If this person comes in thinking that they're going to continue to delude you and tell you, one thing one day and something completely different the next, don't accept that shit. Don't do it, Let that go. That is not worth your energy at all, until this person can come decisive and tell you exactly what the hell's been going on in their life, what they've been lying to you about, what they've been hiding. Leave it alone. Don't do it. That's what I got for you today. Okay, sorry for my soapbox, but that's what the cards are talking about. Have a good one.